Hey, I'm Padge from BFMV Valentine, and you're watching Loudwire. The first riff or song that ever made me want to play guitar was Enter Sandman. I think that changed a lot of people's lives. Metallica and the Black Album, and it was super dark, it was super heavy, it was like a recording sort of sound that people hadn't heard sort of before. It was super heavy anyway, and I think it changed the course of heavy metal for a lot of people my age at the time. They had that snarl. The first song I think I ever learnt on guitar was Polly by Nirvana. And also heavy. I didn't have a guitar teacher growing up. I learnt from watching my friends playing guitar. We used to just go up the mountain with a bunch of guitars, acoustic guitars, and just play and just batter off. Oh, you've learnt that one. How do you play that? And then I bought some tablature books and just went that way, really. And I remember one of my friends had a VHS, but that was a nightmare, just trying to rewind a part which you had missed with the track in, so it was catching up and all that. Was just a nightmare. But that was a Paul Gilbert one. It was pretty hard too. But yeah, no lessons. Were there any techniques which I struggled with early on? All of them. Yeah, I think that's what kind of, that's the struggle with with learning and I suppose mastering. I mean, I'm not the best guitar player in the world by any means, but some people really master these techniques on metronomes and all sorts of things. Sweep picking, finger tapping, scales even. But I was just playing riffs for a long time. As you progress, you start learning more about techniques and looking into scale patterns and modes and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just a journey. Some of the best riffs and songs growing up, mostly the Nirvana stuff. I was well into that, the Unplugged, Nirvana Unplugged, tablature book, and my acoustic, and jamming with friends. But then when it come to electric guitar, Pantera, Iron Maiden. All that stuff. The first solo I ever attempted to learn and kind of learned was by Meat Puppets, but it was the Nirvana version, again on the Unplugged. That album really had changed my life. But Meat Puppets, Lake of Fire. Something like that. The first riff I wrote for BFMV Valentine, way back. We was in another church rehearsing back then. We were still working in shitty jobs back home in Wales. I think this song is where me and Matt sort of, started taking our own sort of paths as guitarists in the same sort of band. So it was Forwards, Chalk Upon. So it's just a part to another part, but when they both come together, it's super cool. It's kind of it's old school Bullet, but it's like that Killswitch Engage sort of vibe as well. three of my favourite Bullet for My Valentine band riffs. Let's do this one first. Screaming Fire. Riff number 2, Her Voice Resides. I think I remember writing this main riff on acoustic guitar in a rental house when we had no money, and it was right at the beginning of our career. Matt was away doing some writing in America, I believe, but you know, when he came home, he really brought this song to life electrically, you know, as a band. But Her Voice Resides, yeah. Song 3 of my favourite Bullet sort of band riffs, Don't Need You. This one took a while to come together, but started as something quite mediocre and turned into an absolute monster. Started writing it before a tour, went away to South America on tour, came back home, finished writing it. The video was really cool too, in an old Gothic church, some amazing stained glass windows, and the wedding scene, and it all goes wrong, and yeah, it was a cool video, but freezing cold. But Don't Need You, ready? My favourite riff from the new album, I think, is super simple but super heavy. It's Knives, the chorus to Knives, our first single. Bring out the